Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be going over how to get over a rut. Some people are depressed. Some people are just going through a hard time in life. Others are feeling overwhelmed. So in this video, we're going to be going over how you can get over a rut, and more importantly, the mindset behind overcoming that feeling of being depressed, or, feeling down that whatever you do isn't working, or whatever it may be. So I want you to understand that we all want this quick fix. We all want to be, we all want to make $10 million without doing anything. That's why people buy the lotto. We all want to make, $1,000 by putting $1 in a pokey machine. We're not prepared to wait. We hate wasting time. So if you're in a rut, what you need to understand is it's actually, it most likely took you years and years and years of your life to get to where you are. So what I mean by that, and I'll give you an example. Let's just say you're wanting a six-pack, a bikini body. Let's just say you're wanting a good body, but over the last 5 years, even though you've wanted a good body, you've eaten junk food, you've drank Coke, you've gone out nightclubbing, you've gotten drunk, whatever it may be. Now today, you lift your shirt, or you lift your dress, whatever, and you look in the mirror and you're not happy. Well, that's based on the stuff that you've done, last year, the start of this year, the year before that. It's not just a quick fix. So if you're feeling in a rut, you're depressed, you're feeling down about yourself, maybe your business isn't doing well, maybe you don't have the body, maybe you don't have an amazing partner, maybe you're single, maybe you just can't find that special person, it's due to the fact that you haven't actually put in the effort that has been required to be able to give you that life that you want right now. So I'll give you an example, and I'll use the example of fitness because we can all relate. Imagine that you're wanting a good body, but instead of going to the gym, which is hard, you have to drive, you have to get off that couch, you have to go to the gym, you have to drive your car, it's raining outside, it's hard at the gym, there's a lot of people judging you, you might work out for half an hour, you drive back home, it's cold, you wake up the next morning and you're sore, you lift your shirt up or your dress or whatever, and you don't see results. So then you're like, what's the point? What's the point in this? But you're like, look, this year, new me, I'm going to give it everything that I have. So you eat well, you exercise every day. 3 months later, you take before and after photos, and you still look the same. So then your brain's like, what's the point? What's the point? So then you quit, you go back to eating junk food, you go back to not going to the gym, you go back to not looking after yourself. The same applies for your business, relationships, everything. It's the work that you put in. So if you want a good body, you have to be willing to drive to the gym or walk to the gym when it's raining outside. You have to be willing to say no to cake, say no to eating chocolate, say no to drinking alcohol when you're at a party. You have to be drinking water. You have to be eating nothing but vegetables and, lean meats, or if you're a vegan, high protein foods, vegetable foods and grains and seeds. You have to be willing to do the work and put in the hard work. So in, 3-5 years, you get the results that you want. Just remember, guys, easy now gives you pain later, and pain now gives you easy later. So what that means is if you're in pain right now, it means that you haven't done what's required over the last 5, 10 years to get to the stage that you want to get to. So my advice for you, if you're still watching this and you're in a rut, just understand that if it took you 2 years or 5, 10 years to get to this stage where you are, maybe you got no money, maybe you don't have the body that you want, maybe you look in the mirror and you're not happy with the way you look, or whatever it may be, it's going to take time to get out of that rut. So that's number one. It takes time. Okay. Don't expect that if you're feeling depressed, or if you're feeling down about your business that you're magically going to do a video or you're going to run an ad on Facebook and it's all of a sudden going to go viral and you're going to get all this money coming in, or you buy a Tats Lotto ticket or a lotto ticket and it wins and you win. No, no, you got to be realistic. It takes time. So don't be hard on yourself. So the number one thing that's going to really help you get out of this rut or out of a rut is understanding that you are in a rut. Okay. Don't deny where you are. So understand, okay, I'm actually not where I want to be in life. Okay. Maybe I'm overweight. Maybe I don't have a partner. Maybe, something happened in your life that you're holding on to. That's okay. So you understand where you are. The next part is understanding, okay, so this is where I am, but this is where I want to get to. Okay, so let's just say you've got no money and you want to make $100,000 in the next 12 months. It's not going to happen overnight. Let's just say you're overweight. Maybe you're obese. I don't know. And you're wanting to lose fat. You want a decent body in the next 12 months. It's not going to happen overnight. So you need to understand getting out of a rut is going to take you time. Now, I'm not a specialist when it comes to depression, anxiety, stuff like that. So if you actually are feeling depressed, make sure you speak to a specialist who specializes in depression, anxiety, stuff like that. But I'm just speaking about experience, about the research that I've done about mindset, anxiety, depression, stuff like that. And also, guys, I've felt like that. I had chronic fatigue for 8 years. I couldn't get out of bed for 8 years. I lost my girlfriend. I lost my best friend. I lost hundreds of friends. I lost my income. I lost everything. I was basically a cripple in bed for 8 years. And that was very hard for me to get out of. It wasn't until I started to write down, okay, Alan, what do I want out of life? I want to build a 7-figure business. Okay, so what are my goals? What are my to-do lists that is eventually going to help me get there? I want a 6-pack. Okay, I don't have a 6-pack now, back when I was sick. So what do I need to do every day that in 12 months I have a 6-pack? And it's just understanding it's not going to happen overnight. So number one is understanding that you are in a rut. Number two is maybe accepting that you're in this rut, but it's all based on what you did, last year, the year before that, living in your comfort zone, eating chips, not being disciplined, yeah? Understanding and accepting it. Number three is knowing where you want to get to, whether that's in 12 months or 5 years. So let's just say you've got no money, but your goal is to make 7 figures. Well, understand that that's not going to happen overnight, but put a goal in place. Write it down on your computer or on your whiteboard or on your phone. I want to be making, or I make $1 million per year by 2025 or by 2000, whatever it may be. Yeah. And then put a plan in place that your daily goals or your habits every day is going to get you there. So I will go back to the exercise or getting a good body. If you want a good body, if you're a guy, you probably want a 6-pack, broad shoulders, buns of steel. I don't know what you want. If you're a woman or a girl, you might want to just look hot in your yoga pants, or you want to feel sexy when whatever it may be. Yeah. But you need to you need to be disciplined. So if you want to get a good body, you don't just wake up in the morning, click your fingers, and all of a sudden you've got a good body. Yeah. It takes time. It takes, some of these guys that you see with 6-packs, it takes them 5-10 years. But people that are overweight or people that are just normal, they literally want to look like that, but they're not prepared to go to the gym for 2 hours a day. They're not prepared to go for a walk outside. They're not prepared to take supplements. They're not prepared to take protein powder. They're not prepared to cook, nothing but chicken breast and broccoli and rice and, sweet potato. They want to enjoy themselves. They want to, live life and have fun. But 5 years later, they don't have the body that they want. So it's all about being disciplined. So if you're in a rut, you're feeling down, you're feeling depressed, whatever it may be. Again, I'm not a specialist. This is just me talking to you on a camera, okay? But if you're actually depressed, see a specialist. But my advice is it's going to take time. So what really helps people is exercise, okay? Accepting it, but more importantly, moving forward. So let's just say you're feeling down. Understand why you're feeling down. Let's just say you've just gotten over a breakup. You might think, okay, this feeling sucks. I feel like throwing up. I feel really depressed. I will probably never meet anyone like them before, again, or whatever it may be. Just accept that feeling, yeah? Accept it. Then what I want you to do is write down your goals. What do you want? What type of person that you want to meet? If you're wanting to build a 7-figure business, what business, do you want? Who are the people that you want to help? Do you want to, go all in on YouTube? Do you want to go all in on TikTok? Are you a business coach and maybe you create websites? Whatever it may be, what do you want? What makes you happy? Yeah, write that all down. And then what you want to do is you want to write down daily goals of what you need to be doing so eventually you get there. Yeah, it could take you 12 months, it could take you 6 months, it could take you 5 years. But just understanding that to get out of a rut, it's going to take time. And that's when, you need some good friends around. You need, good support from family and friends, but just accept that you are in a rut. Accept that it's probably your fault from living a comfortable life and not being disciplined. Now you need to be disciplined. So it's get angry at yourself. Yeah, get disappointed. Start saying to yourself, why have I been lazy over the last 5 years? Why have I not been disciplined over the last 5 years when I know that I should be disciplined? You need to change your mindset. You need to change the way you think. Write down your goals, what you want to achieve in the next 5 years, and write daily to-do lists on how you're going to get there. So again, back to the getting a good body, you need to wake up in the morning, drink 1 liter of water or whatever it may be, and you drive to the gym, whether it's summer or raining and it's cold or snowing, you drive to that gym. You have to be disciplined. You're there for 1 hour. When you get back, you have a protein drink. You have to be disciplined. So in the next 6 months or in the next 12 months, you're living that life that you want to live and you're super happy. You will no longer be in a rut, but it all starts with you accepting that you actually are in a rut and putting in a to-do list that's going to get you there. You need to be disciplined because no one with a magic fairy wand is going to magically put a wand over your head and grant you wishes. Yeah. It all starts with you being disciplined. Be hard on yourself. Work on your goals. If you want a good body, don't drink alcohol. Don't eat chocolate. If you want to build a business, stop going night clubbing. Stop going out with friends. Work on your business. Learn from business coaches. Learn from people that are doing better than you. And eventually what's going to happen is if you keep learning, if you keep growing, you're going to eventually build that income that you want. Now, some people get lucky and their first video goes viral, yeah? Or they post something and they get 3 clients straight away, yeah? That might not happen to you. It could take you 6 months. It could take you 12 months. It doesn't matter. But put a plan in place, accept it, what you want in the next 12 months or in the next 5 years, write a to-do list and do whatever it takes to get there. You will not be in a rut anymore, but it takes discipline. Hope this video was helpful. I will upload a video here Watch this video. This will really help you in your life in terms of dopamine, being addicted to dopamine, and really improving your life. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye, guys.